Hey guys, what's up? Blue here. I'm redoing this commentary that I uploaded earlier today because apparently I didn't sound enthusiastic enough, which I kind of agree with, but it's pretty hard for me to sound enthusiastic when talking into a microphone when I don't even really sound enthusiastic in real life. And plus, I had just woken up when I did that commentary and I didn't really know what I was talking about, and I was kind of rambling on, which I'm going to do in this video again. So yeah, gonna start doing more commentaries so that I don't have to redo them and maybe figure out how exactly to sound lively enough. And I'm gonna make it so it's not as much focused on the gameplay and more on what I have to say, because that's really the point of commentaries. Otherwise, you could just play the game yourself. So, yeah. I'd much rather you hear something from me that's interesting than just showing you a gameplay. So this video, I'm going to be talking about how I got started. And where it all began was when I started playing Xbox. I had started gaming on the PlayStation the PlayStation with Guitar Hero, and I just got like obsessed with video games at a really young age. Like with Guitar Hero, I couldn't stop playing it, and I ended up like getting to the difficulty of expert, and I actually went to a few tournaments and did competitive Guitar Hero, which is probably the worst thing I've ever said out loud in a while. But yeah, I did that. Then I moved on to Call of Duty on the Xbox once I got it, after playing Halo, and I just really enjoyed it. I didn't like it at first when I started playing Call of Duty 4 because I was used to Halo and how many bullets you could take from a gun, any gun, without dying. Like, you don't just die within a second. In Halo, you have a good chance to just not die. I don't know. It's weird, but when Call of Duty 4 came out, I rented it from Blockbuster and played it, and I remember I was in game chat like complaining about how quick you died, and then I would just get made fun of because I was a squeaker. I still kind of think I'm kind of a squeaker, not really a squeaker, but my voice isn't as deep as Zyroy's. But yeah, I started playing Call of Duty like regularly with World at War because I got that game when it first came out, and I would play with friends from school, and I would just use a Thompson or an MP40. I started sniping near the very end just by sitting in a corner with a PTRS, and that was pretty much the extent of my sniping up until Modern Warfare 2. And when Modern Warfare 2 came out, I was playing a lot more than I had ever played before. Like, it's kind of like how I am now, which is not really healthy. Just go to school, come home, play Call of Duty, and then go to sleep, and then repeat the process. But that is when I actually joined a clan with my real-life friends and some other friends called the Draco clan. And my name in that was Arcane X Draco. And in there, my friend Adam, who I know in real life, who I will probably put his YouTube in the description because he's been my friend for a while, and he makes FIFA videos. He actually taught me how to quickscope, and that pretty much changed my playstyle forever. I don't really even know why I was so fascinated by the concept of quickscoping. I just was. And then I started doing it, and it wasn't even like I was good at it, but I went into public matches and just started quickscoping and not worrying about how bad I did. And then I moved on to 1v1ing the members of my clan back then, and just overall having a really fun time, just messing around. Just MW2, those days were the best because I hadn't started YouTube yet and wasn't worrying about how good I did or how many clips I have to hit or the amount of views I get on a video. It was just messing around with friends. Like, I remember spending days on end just playing cops and robbers with people in private match. But yeah, after that I got a dazzle because I started watching people like Toy Soldier and Maddie and Small Beans and Hutch. Hutch was, well, just basically the normal people like Hutch, Tabes, C-Nanners, all those big name machinima people. C-Nanners also got me into Minecraft around that time. Like, I was playing Minecraft at Alpha, but I wasn't playing it as much as I was Call of Duty. It was just something else to do. But back on topic, I got my dazzle and I played around a bit. I didn't even record with the dazzle. Like, I had my dazzle, but I never figured out how to use the program. I think that was it. So I just ended up not recording with it. And then eventually I got a PVR around the time of Black Ops 1 being released. And that was the time where everybody just played hardcore headquarters, so that's all I did. And it was really fun because I'd never done it before, and plus there were actually people on it. So I recorded on hardcore headquarters, and around that time I started fanboying mad hard this team, L96 A1. And I think the guy's name who I fanboyed was L96 A1 Rebelate. And he was a British guy, and I'm still friends with him today. His name is Harry. And yeah, me and my friend Connor started fanboying him, and we eventually got to play with him on COD 4, and we became friends with him, and we just had a fun time. And through him I joined this team called Air, and that was my first sniping team, and it was probably my favorite team to date just because we didn't really care. We had fun, but we still had really awesome people in it. Like, that's Ellie was in that team, Dynamics was in that team. He's not really quote known unquote, but he's just a really good guy and a pretty nice editor. But that's where I started really trying to make videos. I didn't make videos at all really, but I had like 1 or 2 videos made. That's also where I started playing with some of the people that I come to know now. But yeah, that's when I started playing MW2 more and just overall going for sniping clips and dedicating myself to sniping. And then I joined this team called AE, and then Black Ops 2 came around and I had left AE right before. Well, no, it actually ended. And then, yeah, when Black Ops 2 came out, I just played around. I remember I played Nuketown 24/7 for like the first week and a half, just because I liked Nuketown. But when the Thrust RC came out, that's what really started me, like, not started me, that's when I started really focusing on trying to show how I can play, or like show the clips I hit. And I grinded for those few weeks, I think, on COD 4 and Black Ops 2 for the RC, and I ended up winning, and I ended up meeting Cleed through there, and Cleed's a nice guy, and he would actually end up getting me into Thrust and Envy, basically, because he introduced me to Frog, but that's for later on. In Thrust, I was just kind of playing. That's when I was recording for Desolation of Smog. Not Desolation of Smog, An Unexpected Journey with Billzoy. I started just upping my standards and going for a bit of variety around then. And that was honestly like a really fun time just because we could do different stuff. And yeah, it was basically we got on, we tried new stuff, and then we just played Ground War for a bit. And then it came out really well. It only got 500 likes though. Like, back then, we each had like 1K, and we thought that was really, really good. Compared to what we had, it was really, really good, but if I were to release a video of that quality right now, it would do so much better. Like, just looking at how well Imagine 1 and 2 did, if I released a video of that quality right now, it's crazy. I don't know. But yeah, I say I don't know a lot, which I don't. I was about to say I don't know why I do that, but I'm not sure why I keep saying it. But I will stop. It's just like a habit. I am also playing right now, so I'm getting a little bit off topic. But yeah, after Thrust, I was in Obey, and I got an Obey by doing the Obey RC, which is where a lot of people started watching me, I think, because I kind of stood out in the Obey RC, because I had a lot of the clips really early. And I also hit my closer and a bunch of 5-ons and variety stuff during it. And yeah, I ended up getting an Obey off of that. I was in Obey for like 4 months, I think. I'm not sure the exact date, but it was a lot of fun. Made a few videos, got a little bit more of a fan base. Started playing MW3 a lot more near the end because I just wanted to stop playing Black Ops 2 because I really disliked that game. But yeah, I ended up becoming friends with Frog through Plead, and I asked Frog to show some of my clips to Hacks, and he did, and they liked me, so I joined Envy, and then I just started playing a lot more because I actually had motivation to make videos, and I was gaining more subscribers on my channel like I have been. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. So that's pretty much how I got started. I didn't really talk about how I got started per se, just like my clan history, but that's pretty much how I got started. I just played for fun and ended up doing something that I like to do. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do for commentaries in the future. Hopefully I sounded a little bit more excited this time, which I guarantee I didn't. It is kind of hard to do this. It'll probably get better in the future, but I'm new to this. I've done many commentaries. Not really many, but I've done at least 4 or 5 where I say I'm new to this, but this is going to be the first time that I try to pump out at least 3 to 4 a week. So I'll be active on my channel and get better at them so people will enjoy a lot more. But yeah, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed, which you probably did not. Anyways, have a nice day. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you don't, like the video, and follow me on Twitter. So yeah, bye.